Hey guys, so today I thought I'd review the end of the effing world. I I never really wanted to watch this series due to the fact of what accent they have. I didn't like it at all, if I'm being honest. And I think I just had to see enough edits to see enough people talking about it, especially someone special. Um, to have me want to watch it. And at the beginning, it was just when you have those videos or shows that you feel like you're struggling to get through. It was very moderate. It was really slow, and then it became something like a slugfest at the beginning. Like the first 3 episodes, it wasn't like as though I really liked it. I was just beginning to get into a show, and like most shows, you have to watch a couple episodes to be into the show or get the hang of what the show's going to be providing for you, what type of entertainment it is, if it's whether it's funny, whether it's sad, whether it's romance. It takes a while to have it build up through a couple episodes. And I think between the first three, it basically didn't give me enough for me to be accepting of the show. And more around the halfway mark, I think the sixth to seventh episode, I really enjoyed the storytelling of just both sides, and I really enjoyed the fact that this is off topic, but the soundtrack, it was good from the get go, but I think it picked up more so in in the middle, and I really enjoyed the fact that a lot of the songs were really mellow, really just fit the theme of what was going on, the lyrics, the beats and everything. And I remember halfway through the first season, I was I was just surprised that something like this show would make me cry in this type of way. And I didn't expect this show to have some deepness to it. I expected it to be some nonchalant ass show. And I was very surprised in a good way that it I was enjoying it. I was enjoying it from beginning to end. After I got to the midway point, I was enjoying it so much, and I think more so around the end, it picked up really well. Where I was very interested in the characters, I was very interested in what they would do. I was very grasped on to the concept of what the show was, what it was trying to provide for the viewer. And the first season ended, and it had me in such a I want more, and it's been out since forever ago. The first season, the second season came out, I think, a couple years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and I just immediately started watching it. And I think with this specific show, I think they could have messed it up so badly. They could have gone to Neverland with it, but they they did something with the story, with how they told it and how they wrapped what was of the first season and the characters in the first season, and introduced some characters. And I really enjoyed the fact that they weren't so dependent on the two main characters, the two main love interests. And it made it put in it put a very obscure thought in my brain that I I would have never liked to watch this show. I didn't feel the need to watch this show. I'm more so a person that watches shows that have very compelling stories, have very like deep stories, and um, I think I never give it the time. I don't give any show the time of day that I don't feel the grasp to so deeply. I've watched shows like The Walking Dead, Sopranos. I'm rewatching it. I'll make a review of the first season pretty soon. But I think the second season is where I saw the series as a whole and I enjoyed it for what it was. It it's in its own category of good. It's not overwhelmingly amazing, but I personally think it was a nice watch. It was a nice conclusion to a series that I wouldn't have watched if this person specifically didn't tell me to watch it. And for some time, if it kind of weighed on my head. I was thinking about it sometimes, like how the relationship between the two main characters was, and I was trying to relate it to what I would want and how goofy and like how just weird they are, but so it feels so calming what they have in that series. And to move forward with everything, I think it it was just a feel good show, and I'd give it like a 6.5, 6.5. Um, and this is me basing the show off just how good I think it was overall. The soundtrack ups it up like a 0.5, but I do think that I would be okay not ever watching this show. That's how I scale things, and I think this wasn't such a big impact on my life where I learned a lot, but I did learn to watch those little shows that might not interest me a whole lot, but still catch my interest off specific things. And yeah, I'll give it like a 6.5, 7. It was a very good just watch. It wasn't something that was stressing, that it was like I felt like I needed to watch it. It was more so picking up after each and every episode and more after I finished the first season. I really enjoyed the characters more so in the middle to the end and to the end of the second season. I was really annoyed with the accent going in, but I think it was it was all right. It was all right. And I'll be making a lot more of these reviews sometime soon. I just I really wanted to talk about the end of the effing world due to the fact that it's kind of getting erased from my memory, and I still want to provide my reaction sort of, or just take on this show. I think I really like shows, and you guys will be seeing a lot of different shows, me talking about different shows, and some other ones will have me more excited than others because I have more interest in them, and I feel like I pick more knowledge from them. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.